Hi Gemini Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, mind, body, and spirit, using my Cryptozoology deck. I'm going to clarify those 3 cards using the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. And at the end of your reading, I will do an overall card coming from the Moonology Oracle cards. I have already pre-shuffled all 3 decks. I'm going to shuffle the first deck just a few more times and split the deck, and we will begin your reading. But before I do that, I would like to share this beautiful background information with you and give honor, recognition, and thanks to Libra Moons who are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings. And the channeling I was getting from Libra Moons is a very lighthearted, loving, coupling, communicative, sharing, and giggly energy here. With the giggly energy, I am being guided to share jokes for each of the zodiac signs. So Gemini Moons, your joke. What do you call 2 birds in love? Sweethearts. Oh, I love you, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. I thought this was so neat. Very pretty. So a good balancing energy that's coming through from Libra Moons to help us to get into that lighthearted side just a little bit more than what's been going on as of late, where it's been quite Saturnian, a lot of lessons being learned, a lot of opportunities to expand, as you know all too well about. And in this expansion, now kind of coming back to an equilibrium and bringing some lighthearted laughter. And again, what do you call 2 birds in love? Sweethearts. I love these jokes. You can never get enough laughter. So make sure you're laughing every day. Share these jokes with your friends, family, comrades, what have you. Gemini Moons. You're my sweetheart. And we'll do one more. Gemini Moon. We'll leave that right about here for now. So for your first card, for the mind, we have Queen of Pentacles, Boss Bae, all about that kizoin. So in a good position, stable, making money, making good money, taking good care of your money, but then also being very rooted, planted. And I was going to say, we're coming into a new moon in the next few days where the new moon will be in Cancer. The shift is taking place through your sign over the next couple of days here. So you really embracing the energy from within yourself. I feel that you're seeing the fruits of your labor. You've done a lot of hard work. And now with this new moon coming around, you being in this beautiful position here, this is being a wonderful time to have this great foundation to be able to plant some good seeds with good intentions with this new moon coming up here. So very graceful and beautiful energy. One who is a giver and also in the place of receiving here. I feel that this is the equilibrium that's coming through with you being rooted, but then also extending. And I'm seeing this extension as being one who is caring and kind and giving and sharing the abundance that they have, but then also being open to receiving that love back in return. Very transformative energy, seeing the butterflies here for you too. And butterflies being one of the symbols for you here too, with the motion of flight. You're surrounded by love. And this could be with friends, family. This could be at work. It could be an all-around aspect, seeing the different colors of the butterflies here. And then the small little energy right at the crown here. I'm seeing this as a heart. It could be a gem. but I'm seeing this as a tiny little heart with you having a lot of love in that crown center. And this being part of the mind, you're full of love. You're full of love. And wanting to share love and give love, receive love, and be love. This queen energy is also a part of the empress energy, where I'm getting that speaking to a lot of that hard work that you have done, overcoming and accomplishing and being a success, but then gaining more of that beauty from within and that appearing on your outer. So you definitely shining and being seen, being a star. Pentacles energy is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And materially wealthy here too. I may have slightly mentioned that before, but this Queen of Pentacles being all about that, being very stable and having a good amount of support and monetary gain. Taking really good care of it too. And being proud of yourself. I feel you're very happy and proud of yourself for what it is that you have accomplished and wanting to share that love with others. Let's see what we have for the body. Judgment. And I didn't mention for Queen of Pentacles we have Dryad for this card here. And for all of the representations of these cards, I will leave this information in the description box for you to check out. So here we have Cerberus, the Judgment card. This being a card of 20. Three-headed monster has been coming through. I've been getting that connection to a Three of Cups energy where it's not about celebration. It's about one particular person. And so this could be one three-headed monster when it comes to this, very similar to what was coming through with the butterflies and that being transformative energy for you, whoever it is that you've been dealing with in whatever sector that you moved away from to come into this beauty here in this Queen of Pentacles. They're now getting an answer to judgment here. So in you releasing and being in all your essence here, being in a wonderful position to set good intentions to create anew for the future here. You're very focused on this. I do feel it's a part of that release and that surrendering of any energies that are unwanted or that have taken actions towards you that have not been of the greatest nature here. Them seeing a judgment call here. And it could be too with that three-headed monster. This also being an energy of others that are along your journey here, that are seeing what's taking place here without you really relaying information, you being that wonderful magician. The message coming through for others to witness and to see. So almost as if the three-headed monster energy that's coming through has made a spectacle of themselves with the behavior that they have here. And this just being put on blast is what I'm getting. This breaks down to an overall 2, where I'm getting High Priestess. High Priestess being a card of 2 in the Major Arcana. So you having a very strong intuitive knowing, that being a part of your sword energy, your air energy, and being in truth, living in truth. And because you are doing so, this is the result for you. And for any energies that have been indifferent to that, this is the result here for them. This is about reaping what one has been sowing. And so with that Three of Cups energy, I feel that in the past, there may have been a certain ringleader with a couple of roadies who were doing their dirty work. And this being a part of that three-headed monster energy, but this solely being about one energy. And maybe celebrating a little bit too early in what it is that they were doing when it came to you in the past, feeling that they overcame with this lower vibrational energy, a negative energy, possibly feeling they could get away with it, and the answer being here with the judgment, they're not getting away with it. The reversal energy of your Gemini energy, I feel it's that deflection energy that's coming through, and you surrendering and releasing and allowing the universe and This is the result. 200 could be significant for you. And then 2 and 2, you may be seeing a lot of 2s. We are in the year of 2022. And I get that strongly connected to the energy of the divine feminine, but then also that breaking down to a 6 energy having to do with unconditional love and learning lessons when it comes to that. So you may be seeing a lot of 2s. 2s also being about partnership and working together. But then also contemplation. So as you're surrendering and allowing, the universe just doing its work and the energy taking its course here, this being an as above, so below energy too. And the energy of the 2 10s here combining to make this 20 for this judgment energy, being about endings here. 10 being representative of that, coming into new beginnings. So this being connected to setting good intentions, new intentions with the upcoming new moon energy. And also to, very important, that that moon energy and that shift and that transiting energy is going through your sign in the process. Let's see what we have for your third card for Spirit. 2 of Wands, another 2 energy. Those 2s also connected to Taurus energy and Venus energy, where I'm getting comfort, matters of the home with the Empress energy, that being a mother energy, birthing something new. So with this 2 of Wands in reverse, we have the Cyclops here, where that's more of that. We have the one eye here, but it being very connective to this 3-headed monster energy here. So it could have been also to indecision, but you making a decision. You no longer, there was a 2 of Wands energy, I feel, that was a part of your atmosphere, possibly connected as the 3-headed monster here that's also receiving a judgment call. And you taking that energy from not being chosen, not being someone's choice, and putting this to a reverse energy here so that you can move on and move forward. Where that 2 of Wands is about that partnership and saying, okay, we're going to do this together, we're going to work together. There's someone that I do feel that had the prospect of this energy, where it brought a lot of good energy and had wonderful prospects and potential. But I do feel that due to a 3-headed monster energy that possibly was connected to this person here too as well. This being, I'm getting this being connected to a romantic partnership here. This being from within your spirit. You releasing this energy so that you can move on and move towards someone and something more stable. Now that you are in this position here, in the mindset, planting good seeds, allowing yourself to receive, knowing what it is that you want and what you don't want. So if anyone's not making a decision on you, then you're not making a decision on them. And I do feel with the Cyclops energy, that just being connected to the 3rd eye energy and you having that greater intuitive knowing from within. Being able to see beyond what it is that's in front of you and going with the feeling from within yourself. And if it doesn't feel right or if it doesn't feel good for you, then you're taking the action. This being Aries energy here too, where Mars has been in Aries. And so this being a very supportive and assistive energy to help us to take action when it comes to ourselves, making the best decision for ourselves when there's been indecision or any kind of negative connections that are resonating. Being able to burn through this and release this to move into something new here, that being a part of that 10 energy and the new beginnings. Wands energy is fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. And that Sagittarius polarity energy is coming through, that being a part of the shadow work. So someone who was in a 2 of Wands really lit a fire within your spirit here. But I do feel it was a part of some kind of betrayal here. Just coming back to that 3 energy with the 3-headed monster and the 3 of cups, possibly 3 of swords too. All right, so let's get to your clarifiers. We'll clarify the Queen of Pentacles. This being that shadow energy from Sagittarius coming through, this is a popular energy for Sagittarius moons. The moon in reverse, and this being about the uncovering and the releasing. And things no longer being a secret. You being open, being grounded and being stable and being able to be open and be yourself and be true. And in doing so, it's creating a massive amount of abundance here for you. So that being this representation of the moon here. No longer being in the dark. No longer being illusioned, bamboozled, jaded. And this breaks down to a 9. So Sagittarius energy, this being a card of 18. The 1 and the 8 create that 9, related to 9th house energy of Sagittarius. With the past phase, there was a lot of intense shadow work for you that brought about a great amount of clarity for you to be able to see what it is that you want for yourself. Releasing, as I'm seeing the tear here. So you may have done some crying. That being very healthy. A very healthy release. Crying in the dark is what I'm hearing. And just letting it all out. And those tears nurtured the land that you were rooted in here, helping you to grow. The moon energy being connected to Cancerian energy. Also with the 4th house energy, and that being about matters of the home. So going through something very deeply when it comes to the home and home matters, but then also partnership. And a lot of you wanting a stable partnership connected to the home and wanting to have stable foundation to be able to build upon, maybe even manifesting and dreaming of supportive energies around you, that being a part of children here. Surrounding yourself with good, lighthearted energies as well. So some of you may also work with children or around children. But you definitely coming into a new here, and the darkness being no longer here with that moon card in reverse. Wonderful too that the moon came out with the mind energy here, where the moon is representative of the mindset. Also connected to mother energy and the mother being pleased. And in that energy of being pleased, when the feminine energy is well nurtured and taken care of, it's a beautiful thing what can happen with the extension of that love coming from within that feminine. So this being all a part of this here, where I do feel that you found the true nature of where that love comes from, and that starts with you. Very charming energy here too as well, and that also being a part of your Gemini energy. So a bonus coming through with double charm. You're just you're truly growing into something magnificent here, someone magnificent here too, and feeling really good. Let's clarify the Judgment card. Six of Pentacles and the 8 of Staffs. So what I'm getting is this being connected to being breadcrumbed and then work that's been done. So possibly there being some kind of deception. I'm getting where that seven of swords being in between here. 6, 7, 8 is what I'm feeling. And Judgment coming to this particular type of energy here. I do feel also too with the flip side of that energy on a more positive note, with you moving into new beginnings here for yourself, releasing what no longer serves you. You're moving into more of an atmosphere where you are seeing equal give and take, where you are receiving balance, where you are being recognized and noticed, and you're winning. 6 is also being about victory as well, connected to that unconditional love that was coming through. Pentacles energy is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So you seeing what it is that you put in, you're getting back out. And this just contributing to this beautiful essence here in the mind state. Helping you to be more at ease and more assured. And this being connected possibly to work with this Eight of Staffs representing work and hard work. All your hard work paying off, you seeing equal give and take as a result. That being a card of judgment, given what it is that you dealt with in the past, where there was breadcrumbing and some deception when it came to the work that you were doing. As above, so as below is that 8 energy, connected to your magician energy. The magician card being the card of 1 in the major arcana, but having that infinity symbol right above the crown. The heart being at the crown. You being true to the heart. And that as within, so is without. As above, so is below. Knowing that what you put in, you're definitely going to get out. And any energies that have done any kind of indifference towards you, that's going to apply for them too as well. This creates a 14. 14 being the temperance card in the major arcana. And that breaking down to a 5, speaking to transformative energy. But then also adventure. So you're having a lot of fun with what it is that you're moving into. And that being a part of judgment here too. Let's clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. And I saw the Ace of Pentacles in reverse there. And I'm hearing a flaky offer. So with the Two of Wands in reverse, this being in your spirit, you being completely over the situation of not being decided on, knowing that, you know, the hard work that you put in and what you've invested, you're one of the best here. You are the best is what I'm hearing. So we have a Two of Cups and Page of Pentacles energy. So with that Ace of Pentacles that I saw in reverse, I do feel it's that flakiness that was coming through, where it's more of a Page of Pentacles rather than that Ace of Pentacles that you have been manifesting. This being brought to light when it comes to partnership, and that Two of Cups being here. So that Two of Wands being connected to a Two of Cups here, where it had very good prospect and potential here. With this being Two of Cups being about that equal exchange and connected to the Six of Pentacles here. And not being breadcrumb, but there being reciprocity. And also the energy of the soul and the amount of that fire that was coming through. Just the magic that was coming through in connection with you and someone else. This having wonderful prospect. I can't say that enough here. And I do feel like it was taken for granted because there was a Two of Wands here and some kind of indecision when it came to you. So this being in your spirit for you to work on, and I feel it's a part of contributing as fuel to the fire from within your Sagittarius shadow energy that's helped you to be in this Queen of Pentacles in the mind here. So almost as if it's like what you experienced on the outside being a burning from within, that being a part of that shadow work and that purification for you to see the truth of the matter for what it really is here. And then what I'm getting to is that with this Page of Pentacles, this being about you possibly having to start anew here. So manifesting a new Two of Cups for yourself here. Setting good intentions with that new moon here. And then with the full moon here, it's possibly just taking place. We did just have the full moon in Sagittarius. So with the peaking energy, that being a part of that illumination, and you creating your own new beginning, even if you feel like you have to start all over again, with that page energy being connected to this here. So in the matter of an indecision from someone else, this just feeling the fire from within your spirit to create a Two of Cups and then a new beginning, where it is that you may have to start from the beginning, but you're definitely willing to do that given what it is that you've learned, the tools that you've gained, taking what it is that you've gained and applying this as you begin this new beginning here. That contributing to the confidence that's coming through for you, where you're very stable with the foundation here. Ready and willing and open to give and to also receive. That being a very Saturnian lesson there too. Connected to those tens, where 10th house energy is Capricorn, and Capricorn being ruled by Saturn. So this is also an energy of celebration here too as well with this last full moon. And I'm just getting this being very strongly connected to what's taking place here with your mental and the mindset. And that surrendering energy coming through too as well. You being fulfilled, seeing the fruits of your labor, now ready to make a new beginning, having created this and manifested this, knowing what you want and what you don't want. So more of that 2 energy, and then the Page of Pentacle energy coming through. This could also be too, you having, with the child energy that was coming through, this could also be applicable towards children. So having a child that is an earth sign here, and having this strong partnership when it comes to your children. And if you don't have children and you work with children, there's a significant bond that you may have with one particular child, and wanting to invest more into that, getting away possibly from the romance for just a little bit, realizing that, you know, you're able to be stable and be in this energy of love, to be able to create for yourself, not reliant on outside energies, surrendering and having the knowing that what you put in is what you're going to get out. So in the meantime, this being what you're investing in as of late here, more of that energy towards yourself, but then also investing in partnerships that you know are going to produce that reciprocity, and allowing that to come to you rather than extending yourself when it comes to particular energies like this with that 2 of Wands. All right, beautiful reading. So let's get to your moon card to complete your reading for Gemini moons. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation. And I'm getting this being pertained to that judgment energy that's coming through. You totally moving on. I feel that you're in a whole different place, and the negative energy that you have experienced, this being more of a message for them that's coming through. Nothing will come of the situation, void of course moon. And this being about that ending when it comes to romance, for sure. Let me find the reading here. And this is on page 102, that 1 and that 2 create that 12 of the hangman, but then also the 3 energy that was coming through with the 3-headed monster, connected to a 3 of cups. It's not really about celebration, but about almost like bullying. And then mean girls is coming through too. And it doesn't have to be female, it could be male too. Okay. Nothing will come of the situation, void of course moon. In a form of astrology known as horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome, and that totally came through here for your reading. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your behavior and your beliefs. Attune to the moon by affirming, I trust in my highest good. Additional meanings for this card: the chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. Strong 2 energies coming through there, connected to that. The teaching. The main definition of a void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namo Narayani, which means I surrender to the divine. A void of course moon is a time to just be. And you are definitely doing that. So this just totally being on point here. I feel this is a wonderful message that's coming through with this moon card connected to your overall reading. You're definitely in a wonderful position here with the Queen of Pentacles representing you and your mindset. This being the initial cards here too, connected to the shadow energy of Sagittarius, and then the wonderful moon card aligned with this in reverse, uncoverings, no longer being illusioned or jaded or bamboozled. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what we have on the bottom here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Baron Samedi. That being here, connected to that 2 of Wands in reverse. And then the 10 of Cups coming through as an overall result here, where I am getting this being that strong representation of you here, being very balanced and being very happy, releasing, surrendering, but also seeing the fruits of your labor after the hard work that you've done, staying very grounded, rooted, and strong from within yourself here, allowing yourself to receive great love here. You have wonderful love here at that crown, connected to the infinity symbol of as above, so as below. You are definitely on the right track here. This is a beautiful reading. This is a very happy card here. Good emotional fulfillment, you being celebrated, more of those butterflies coming through, and you just being surrounded by love because you are love and you're being love. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So Gemini moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all for your continued love and support, and welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.